first thing I like to do is to remove the wing tips. Find the joint and cut it up. Next, I like to work on the thighs and drums. The most important thing is the oyster meat. Go around it and don't mess it up. It is the best part of the chicken thigh. Once the legs were removed, I jumped right into the breast. I like to start right in the middle, cut it straight down, and it comes right off. And in the end, once I was done, I was left with these pieces. But as you can see, they are way too big. So to make it smaller, the first thing I like to do is to remove the wings from the breast. Now I cut the breast in half, then I separate the drums from the thighs. Once that's done, my chicken is now ready. It's time for the important thing, the batter. So into a bowl, I throw in all-purpose flour, followed by black pepper, baking soda, garlic powder, salt, paprika, and 1 egg. This is the batter that I'm going to be making for every single one of the chickens today. However, the next ingredient is quite different. For our control, I started adding just water. Then I mixed everything well until I was happy with the consistency. And this is what I was looking for. On the next ingredient is quite popular whenever you're frying chicken, and that would be beer. Any kind of beer you like though. Since it has a bitter taste, it pairs up perfectly with the chicken. Using the same exact mix we just made, I just went ahead and added to the batter. Mixed everything well until I got the consistency I was happy with. Now this is a very common batter and simple, but the next one is going to be quite different. And that would be because I'm using this, Coca-Cola. Because of the carbonation of Coke, I think it's going to create a great batter. You can clearly see the carbonation working its magic. This is what I was hoping for. So I went ahead, mixed it all up, got a nice consistency, and take a look. As now we have all of our batters ready. The question is, which one is going to be better? But in order to really let the flavor soak in, the next thing to do is to go ahead and add all of the chicken to the batter. But not only that, we gotta leave it resting overnight. That way that flavor is really gonna sink in. As that was happening, it was perfect because it allowed me time to make this, an incredible side dish that will please everyone. The first thing to do is to heat up some butter in a skillet. Once it's nice and hot, I went ahead and threw in some diced onions, followed by red bell peppers and a chunk of garlic. Mix everything well until everything started getting a little bit of color. Once I was happy with it, I threw in some ground beef. But there's one other ingredient that is quite important, and that would be the seasoning. And for that, I like to use my barbecue rub. So after adding a good generous amount, I went ahead and mixed everything up so it was fully combined and let it cook. As once it's almost fully cooked, it's time to add in some cheese sauce. And this one, it's super simple to make. Into a different pan, I added some butter followed by all-purpose flour. Go ahead and cook up the flour for a little bit. As soon as it starts melting like pie dough, I added cold milk. You gotta watch it though because it starts thickening up on you real quick. And once it did, I threw in some cheddar cheese. Mixed everything well until the cheese was fully melted, and there we have it. So into the mixed filling, I added a good amount, followed by some mozzarella cheese. As the next thing is to add a good amount of tater tots. These are the ones that you can find it on your frozen aisle. Sometimes you just want to make something delicious and not make it from scratch. Because now to finish it up, all there's left to do is to go ahead, cover it up with some aluminum foil, bake it at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes, take it off, remove the aluminum foil, add some more mozzarella cheese right on top, stick it in the oven in the broiler settings for about 5 minutes, and finish it off with a tiny bit of parsley. Now that is today's side dish. And the best part is that I think it's going to pair up perfectly with our chicken. Talking about that, by this time the chickens were ready. So I went ahead and threw it in all-purpose flour. Keep in mind that I'm doing it individually. Remember, we got 3 different kinds going on over here. Coating them with flour right now is an important step. And the easiest way to do it is to shake everything up just like this. Because in the end, take a look. We got nice crevices that once it's fried up, it's going to be delicious. And to finish that up, outside we went with a nice hot oil. To be specific, I'm going to be using Wagyu tallow. This just makes the deep fried chicken taste better. And if you've never tried it, I highly recommend. As we want to deep fry the chicken twice. First at a lower temperature, which is 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Because then you want to let it rest for a little bit and deep fry them once again at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for an incredible crust. In the end, you should be left with incredible deep fried chicken. And as you can clearly see, we got a nice, beautiful, crispy crust.
All right, everybody, and here we got deep fried chicken today, gentlemen. Are you guys hungry?
I'm hungry. It's not steak, but I'll take a chicken.
Yeah, I was gonna say no steak, huh?
Yeah, we got a little experiment going on right here. Different coloration, or already you can tell. Yeah. By color and looks, which one look better?
I say this one over here.
I know, right?
Looks perfect.
But it's not about the look. It's always about the taste. And we're gonna start this direction. Please grab your chicken. Let's see. Oh, you are a dark man.
I'm going drumstick today, bro.
I'm a dark man too. Let's see you.
Damn good. I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna take the last one.
Who likes the chicken breast, everybody? Let me know in the comments down below.
It's not even about white or dark meat for me. I'm just a lazy man. I like to eat a drumstick. It's easy.
I love how we all holding our chicken with our hand.
You can take this away. We don't even need this. Cheers. Wow.
That's some crispy chicken. Oh, I did not get the breast. This is actually the thighs.
Look, this is really good. You know what's really hard about fried chicken? Having it be juicy inside.
Yeah.
This is a very juicy chicken breast. As soon as you bite it, you get a nice amount of juice that's really flavorful. The crispiness too on the outside is perfect. It's not too soggy or greasy or anything nasty like that.
I wouldn't even call it crispiness. That's
Crunchiness.
I thought you were a chicken hater.
not today.
We talk a lot of smack about other types of chicken, but fried chicken,
Let's jump in for the next one. Grab yours. Enough talking, let's give it a try. Cheers, everybody.
cheers.
Wow.
Ooh.
A lot more flavor on this one.
Not only that, it's delicious.
I'm having trouble figuring out where that extra flavor is coming from. Is it the chicken or is it the crust?
That is so much better, everybody.
This is, I would even say, more juicy than the previous chicken. It's got the same crunch and it's a little bit juicier.
Where it's standing out the most for me is the actual crust.
What I like the most about this chicken is that it has a very unique flavor there. It's not your typical fried chicken. It has a slightly fermented taste, which might sound a little weird, but it tastes fantastic on this chicken breast.
Fermented. Oh, okay. You?
I'm busy eating.
I absolutely love this one, but I cannot wait to find out the next one because this one,
We're going for the tater tots. Let's go.
it is fat-free, calorie-free, and everything. It's absolutely the same thing as if you were drinking water.
This looks calorie free.
Yeah, you know, right? Now, I've made something similar to this before, but this one is a little bit different,
I'm
everybody.
excited.
You a liar, bro. This is not fat-free,
It
calorie-free.
is, bro. If you think it is, it just becomes.
You gotta believe, Leo.
That sounds like this got too much calories in it.
Enough talking, let's give it a try. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Wow.
And it's nice and hot, too.
Is there meat in here? I've never had tater tots with meat. That is fantastic.
It tastes like a pie, almost like a shepherd's pie almost.
Cheesy, crispy, crumbly because of the ground beef. Wow, this is so dynamic, so delicious, and I could eat this whole thing even though my arteries are not gonna like that.
This is so good, but it really does call back to like a shepherd's pie almost. It's just amazing. It tastes so good.
That is delicious. Highly recommend you giving it a try. With that being said, are you guys ready for the last one?
Yep.
Enough talking, let's give it a try.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Whoa.
Oh, this one's like a little bit sweet.
A
Yeah.
little bit sweet.
Oh, this is good.
It has a different crust on it.
Are you a fan, Leo?
I don't like this.
Are you a fan?
I think I'm a fan.
Oh, bro, what the hell is this, bro?
I don't like that at all.
Damn, we came from the savory of this delicious dish over here. That is not what I expected, everybody. Well, maybe it is what I expected because even though I put a little bit of extra salt on this one right here, I'll tell you one thing. It is sweet because I used Coca-Cola.
Oh my God.
What's your favorite drink?
Coca-Cola.
This is not a very good idea, at least for me. But for you?
Thumbs up.
How about you?
Thumbs down.
I agree. I'm not a big fan.